I remember one time oh shoot.
Mic check, mic check. Cool.
Okay. Good morning, Yvonne. Are you here for general public comment or multiple agenda item comment?
Today, I'd like to do both general and multiple.
Which items are you wishing to speak on for multiple?
the agenda and items 1 and 2 both.
1 and 2. Thank you. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Good morning, Audit LA. Are you here for general or multiple agenda item comment?
Good morning. I'm here for general plus all comments, all items, please.
Thank you. And which items were you wishing to speak on the agenda?
The minutes and then and it's 1 and 2, right? There's only 2 or 3 today.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
copied on one of our complainers the other day.
morning, Laura FM. Are you wishing to make general public comment or multiple agenda item comment this morning?
Split comment, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Jill. Are you wishing to make general public comment or multiple agenda item comment?
General public comment, thank you.
Thank you. Georgina, are you wishing to make general public comment or multiple agenda item comment this morning?
General public comment, please.
Thank you. Gigi's phone, are you wishing to make general public comment or multiple agenda item comment this morning?
General.
Thank you. Miriam, are you wishing to make general public comment or multiple agenda item comment?
General public comment, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, President Kang. We're recording and ready to get started whenever you are.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Ms. Matson, please take roll and establish quorum.
Thank you. Good morning, President and board members. I am Elise Matson, Executive Officer with the Board of Public Works, taking roll in establishing quorum. President Kang, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Cardenas, and Commissioner Mitchell are all present. We have a quorum. We're also joined by City Attorney Representative Darrell Field. President Kang, we have about 7 commenters for general public comment on the virtual platform and 2 for multiple.
Thank you very much. We will start with general public comment, which is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest items and will be provided up to 1 minute per person, up to a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment segment of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to subject matters which are within the jurisdiction of the Board of Public Works. The board may not take any action on any matters discussed during the public comment period. We will get started with in-person comment cards. First up, we have Big Amy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I didn't realize that how good you are until last Friday, because typically I'm not a really big fan of you, but right now I realize how amazing you are. Until last Friday is a different person running the meeting. I asked the city attorney, what is the reason why I submitted my card and they are calling me? Because you are in charge. I asked this person why they are calling me for my public comment for today. Remain silent, remain silent, remain silent. But I want to thank you for calling my card, and I want to thank you for allowing me an opportunity to speak for general public comment. I get here 2 hours on the bus, 3 buses to get here. I'm asking for my 1 minute. I'm gonna go home 2 hours on the bus, 3 buses, transit, same as Audilite, same as everybody else. We come here for 1 minute. It's not just to get denied by this 1, 2, 3. And I just want to thank you for respecting the Brown Act and the people's right to speak. Thank you.
Next up, we have Mr. Trump.
Regardless of what Jenny Chavez says out there in the rotunda, it's all lies. She is a manipulative of government, a liar. And I'm making this statement for the record because to this day, our streets and sidewalks remain unconstitutionally repaired by Jenny Chavez and her fat little children to safely cross the street. How dare mommy sit there and deny not just me, a disabled man, but her children to safely navigate a broad area of a sidewalk, public street, public road, when the goddamn curb is not replaced by the LA Times building. Fix the motherfucker. Donald Trump, God bless you. More fucking ice for Jenny.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual platform.
Thank you. First up, we have Yvonne. Yvonne, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Last meeting, I gave you the opportunity to deny a permit that has been issued. I have done further research, and that permit is the final nail in many a young person's lives. It is a meeting that will include the recruitment of 14 to 18-year-olds to work on a ship called the Free Winds, and also sell programs to adults. Those children will be encouraged to attend a leadership training course, and it might last a week or two. And at the conclusion of that course, they will be encouraged to join the Sea Org and be enslaved for 1 billion years. This is what you are sanctioning. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. In addition,
Thank you.
they
That's
are.
time.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Audit LA. Audit LA, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good morning. I want to pick up where Yvonne left off. I don't know if you realize the seriousness of the Free Winds and the teens being recruited. It's not like teens going on a summer camp. This is like, it started back in the 50s. It is literally, slave labor, child labor, because they get recruited into Sea Org eventually. That's the goal, because they don't see children as adults. I mean, they don't see children as children. They see them as adults in small bodies. And so they will be forced to sign, if they join, they have to sign a billion-year contract, and they will be working slave wages, like less than 50 bucks a week for over 100 hours. Doesn't matter if they're 15, it doesn't matter. And you cannot have these events that are trying to lure, and it's luring, not recruiting, it's luring children to their demise. Like, listen to Laura when she comes here, like how much she suffered. And she's one
Thank
of
you.
many.
That's time. Next up, we have Laura FM. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm going to attach to that. I was born and raised in the cult. This is a huge, important step for the Public Works Department division to take ownership on, and to really actually help people that really didn't have a life and were born into the slavery and the forced labor and all of the mind control and the fear and the feeling like we can't report it to the city. All of that is controlled. So we're really asking that people on the sidewalks, any Scientologists, any Sea Org members, this is for their safety, and also to take ownership back, give the ownership back to the city, back to the Public Works. We own that street, not Scientology. They do not own it. They made their own red paint. They put their own red paint on the street. They don't have the proper wheelchair access to 4618 on Fountain Avenue and L. Ron Hubbard Way. There's elderly people falling and fucking losing it every time they're going in and out. There should be metered parking there. I live right there. These are the little things that allow this cult to get away with the gross abusive behavior they have.
Next up, we have Jill. Jill, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Everything they said. Why are you allowing slavery? Why are you allowing kids to be enslaved by a child trafficking cult? Why is this happening? Why don't the kids have justice? Why don't the ADA community have justice that live in that cult? What are you doing? Why are you letting them get away with it? Why don't they follow the laws of the land? In San Bernardino County, they've arrested the Haro parents that are murdered their child. When are you going to go in and give the justice for the kids in the cult and let them make them follow the laws of the land? Bye.
Thank you. Next up, we have Georgina. Georgina, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I'm attaching to all that they said. I 100% agree and support everything that was just said. That street was stolen from the city. They came out in the middle of the night and painted that curb red, stole that street. Why are we allowing them to take valuable property from the citizens of our city? They need to have that street open and accessible, not just for the neighborhood, not just for parking, not just as an opportunity to have meters to get the money back that'll take to retrovert that street back to public use, but also because it's the only avenue of escape for people that are in that cult. Someone wrote help in tape in a window a year and a half ago. That was never followed up on. They only talked to their captor. That's their only avenue of escape. I'm calling in for Philip Anderson and all the people that are enslaved in this cult that are trying to escape. Leave that street open. Let them have that avenue of escape. Thank you. I yield back my time.
Thank you. Next, we have Gigi's phone. Gigi, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the in-person speaker wearing the yellow shirt, I'm glad that he brought that up. I've had problems too when TJ is not running this meeting. I've had a time where I was acknowledged, put on the list, and then I was skipped. And last time I raised my hand for multiple agenda, and this lady, I forget her name, but she goes and she just puts my hand down the same day that he wasn't able to do his multiple agenda items. So I wish that TJ was executive officer. Also, please revoke that permit for Saturday. Go ahead, rip those bricks out, put metered parking, change the name of L. Ron Hubbard back to Berendo. Thank you. I yield my time.
Thank you. Next, we have Miriam. Miriam, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I want to second everything that has been said regarding Scientology and L. Ron Hubbard way. I think I am aware that you have very limited opportunities to get involved or stop the criminal actions made by the cult of Scientology. But one thing you can do is bring back L. Ron Hubbard way to the citizens of LA and change the name back to Berendo Street. We have plenty of evidence of how they have misused their event permits last year. For over a year's time, armed guards were stopping people using the sidewalk, even though the permits they had received clearly stated that the sidewalks needed to be open for pedestrians. So I hope you could start from there. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. President King, we have one more hand raised. Shall I check to see if they'd like to make a public comment?
Yes, please.
Haggis, are you wishing to make general public comment or multiple agenda item comment?
Just general public comment, please, if that's okay.
Yes, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, President King. I'm listening to all these people speaking, and I'm wondering if anybody actually is listening. Because I believe Lara Anderson spoke and told you that the permits are being used as a recruitment tool for Scientology. Her father is enslaved in Scientology. He gets paid, if he's lucky, $47 a week for hard labor. You should have people go and inspect the building. They have people living in those buildings, and they're living in poverty, cockroaches, bed bugs, infestations. Please revoke the permits. Do not give any permits to events. They're a recruitment tool for common slavery. And name that street back to what it used to be. Take the red bricks up and give some respect to the kids who've died because of Scientology's crimes. I yield back my time.
Thank you. President Kang, that's it for the general public comments this morning.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the general public comment portion of today's meeting and move on to multiple agenda item public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during the multiple agenda item public comment period up to a minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes per meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item, and please identify the items that you will speak on when you are called. We only have 2 items. However, if you want to speak about the minutes, then you will have up to 3 minutes. But if you're just speaking on the agenda items, you have up to 2 minutes. We'll start with in-person speaker cards. First up, we have Big Amy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I will do item 1, 60 seconds. So the item 1 is about the street improvement project. I have spoken on numerous times about the street conditions on Figueroa, on Skid Row, on South Central. We have done that many times. Other speakers have done that many times. But today I have a specific concern, a new concern arised from last Friday. I'm just wondering if this continue to happen to me, how many people that from Figueroa community, from Skid Row community, they actually want to speak. But because of your city attorney, because of this one, because of that one, but they want to talk about street improvement, but how many times they were turned down, and how many times they were denied the opportunity to speak with you. So I'm just really concerned if I am continue get turned down, meaning it happens to many other people as well. So I want to make sure, Mr. President, you are aware of it. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Mr. Trump.
Is that Big Amy Trump, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Please read the card. See, the problem here is you
Which
don't
items are you wishing to
understand
speak on?
all items, ma'am.
You
See,
have-
what you don't understand is that Barden versus Sacramento is going to be a Los Angeles failure. It's going to be a historic moment in
Speaker, please
Armando
restrict your
Herman's
comments
history.
to the agenda items.
Pardon me?
Please restrict your
Who the fuck
comments
are
to the
you? I'm
agenda
talking about
items.
street improvements, ma'am. And that's the issue here. Street improvements. Roads, streets, pathways, and the goddamn fucking sidewalks and streets. Lady, whoever you are, I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck who anyone is here other than Donald J. Trump is the best fucking president in the United States who brought back building the border for
Please stay on
fucking
topic.
roads and streets
Please
for
restrict
50
your comments
years.
to the
What
agenda
have you
items.
done? What have you done in 50 years to make reform in what's going on in this fucking country? What have you done, Jenny? What have you done, Grant? How about you, Mattson? Not one of you has stepped up to the plate to put a street back in the name of Donald J. Trump. That's going to be the new issue here. I want to change Robert Hubbard bullshit street to Donald J. Trump. Fuck you, Scientology. That's going to be the name of the street. We need to improve our infrastructure. We must gather intelligence based on the people speaking to you today that Robert Hubbard Dick Highway is no longer their highway. It's a public street. When did we dedicate that on their behalf? It should be called Donald J. Trump Street off of Sunset. But it's not. Why? What are we waiting for? Another slip and fall? Or some other asshole to complain that you have your furniture on the sidewalk blocking my path? Why do I have to walk around the building when I can cut through that fucking brick road right there? Not with my golden yellow shoes or my apple red shoes. And I'll tell you what, I figured out. This fucking city is a shithole of nonsense. When your goddamn black mayor fires the first fucking Miss Crowley woman firefighter who drives on our
Please
streets.
restrict your comments to the
She
agenda
drives on our
items.
fucking streets, and that's probably the reason why you fired her. Because your streets have potholes, your streets are eroding, your streets have all these problems, and yet only 1 mile per year you fix. Am I right or wrong? Answer, city attorney, right or wrong. Don't nod your head. The truth is 42 U.S.C. 1983 politely, fuck you.
Thank you very much. We will transition to our virtual platform.
Thank you. First up, we have Yvonne. Yvonne, you indicated you'd like to speak on items 1 and 2. You have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
I'd also like to speak on the minutes. Previously, I reported that at 1334 Ron Hubbard Way, the planters are protruding on the sidewalk. That report was mishandled and then it was resubmitted. and apparently an inspector went out and said, no, that's not what I see. Well, I sent you by email a photograph with clear indication that those planters are hanging out in the street, and I hope that the board was provided that photograph as I requested. The reality is that that happened. It's not reported in your minutes, and it needs to be. In regards to items 1 and 2, contract compliance is important in both of those issues, and I continue to have concern about the contract compliance issues related to the R permit provided to Scientology and how it impacts the streets, and also the contract compliance or lack thereof in calling out the cost peculiarities we are now faced when a contractor is supplying the tangible materials to do road work and other type of maintenance for the city. You don't have currently a mechanism to account for the additional cash outlay that is required, and the opportunity if the those tariffs are found to be illegal, how does the city claw back a portion of those funds? Because at this time, all those contracts are going to be inflated in cost to the city for the materials, and if those are refunded, those funds, the city shouldn't be charged at the inflated rate. That's a contractual situation that this department and the entire city needs to look at. 25-50% increase of cost for materials is significant. Please be cautious. Please initiate contractual changes so that you can be fair to the contractor, but also fair to the taxpayer. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Audit LA. You indicated you'd like to speak on items 1, 2 in the minutes. You have 3
Yes.
minutes. Go ahead.
Thank you. When it comes to street improvements first, there's numerous, I mean, of course, the whole entire city needs to be improved. I completely acknowledge that you have a tough task ahead of you. And so I know that it could seem insignificant for what we're concerned with. But what we're concerned with when it comes to street improvements, it's beyond just a pothole. There's no potholes on L. Ron Hubbard Way. But what's going on is an abuse of process. They are abusing city permits. They are not fulfilling their end of the contracts when it comes to them. They don't abide by them. And I really am upset about this one on Saturday. Unfortunately, I wish I could go there and try to prevent any child from joining or being attracted to even want to go in. And if they want to have these events, I guess that's their right. Well, I'm not even going to say it's their right, but have it on their property. Why do we have to shut down a city street that that we pay for a cult that is trying to bring children into being a part of the Free Winds? I wish you would look into what the Free Winds was, especially in L. Ron Hubbard's time, and it continues today. And why the city is allowing it. Like, why? Because eventually, someday, if it ever gets to the court, because there are human trafficking cases and child bride cases coming forward, it's going to reflect so poorly on the city that you are allowing that street to be permitted to do this. And it's wrong. So I'm asking you to go back and cancel Saturday's permit. And I'm asking you to get no more permits on that street until all these things are adjudicated. And I am asking you to please put on the agenda to revoke the R permit. And this is not about hating or being anti against a religion. This is their practices. Okay, that's what we're coming up against. Okay, I don't hate Scientologists. I actually want to go and rescue these people. I want them to wake up, and I want to help protect children, anyone from going into this and not realizing what they're walking into. but it doesn't help when the city just is complicit and assisting in what they do. Okay, when it comes to the minutes, again, like I've been coming here very passionately and consistently for a long time, way longer than any of you have even been on this board commission. But it's never said, like, there's nothing ever said. Historically, anyone will look back on these minutes and they will have no idea that a bunch of people have been coming and passionately and fervently, consistently telling you to please fix this issue, and it should be reflected on some
Thank you.
level.
That's
Thank
time.
you. Have a great weekend.
President King, we have one more hand raised. Shall I check if they'd like to make multiple agenda item comment?
Yes, please.
Gigi's phone. Are you wishing to make multiple agenda item comment?
I want to speak on the minutes, please.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know who is in charge of doing the minutes, whose responsibility that is. I wish that I could ask you a question and get an answer to that, but I know you can't answer my questions. So I'm going to just assume executive officer sounds like possibly the one that does the minutes, but your minutes are slacking. They've been slacking before this executive officer, so it's not this particular person, but they need to start doing minutes more like, the disability meeting that I went to yesterday. Their minutes are immaculate. They're awesome. They put in so much information. I'm just asking for you guys to there were a certain amount of people that showed up. These people talked about this, and just like a sentence here and there. And, what you have now is like nothing reflecting what the public comments are. So please fix your minutes. Thank you.
We have one more hand raised. Shall I check on that one, President King?
Yes, please.
Miriam, I see your hand raised. Are you wishing to make multiple agenda item comment?
Yes, just on the minutes, please.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yes. So I want to reiterate what was said before regarding, I would highly recommend you to start transcribing the comments because they are actually being recorded online with multiple copies of them. And with the current investigations going on among activists regarding the legalities of the R permit, it would be great to see that the city is actually working together with us in order to revoke the R permit instead of going into a court proceeding and then find out that we have been going on about this for over a year now with no action from your side. That's all.
Thank you. President King, that's it for our multiple agenda item comments.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the multiple item public comment portion of today's meeting and move forward with the approval of minutes for Friday, August 15, 2025. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
So move.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Great. We'll take the roll beginning with you, President King,
Aye.
Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant,
Aye.
Commissioner Cardenas,
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. All ayes and the minutes are approved.
Thank you very much. Moving on to our agenda items. Number one, we have an oral report on the status of update on major upcoming street improvements from the Bureau of Street Services.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, President King, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Mitchell, Commissioner Cardenas, City Attorney, Executive Officer, Bureau Representatives. It is a pleasure to be here again, as always. My name is Sherrod Nichols. I'm the General Superintendent overseeing the Street Renewal Division, responsible for resurfacing, reconstruction, and slurry seal. This information is being provided to provide information to the public to minimize delays, as well as any concerns that they may have regarding any resurfacing work. Our contact information for the coordinating section is 213-847-3200. You can also contact me there, Sherrod Nichols, at 213-847-3200. Currently, there are no major street projects for resurfacing in the Valley or Metro region. But we do have our large asphalt repairs that we have for the Metro and the Valley for the week of the August 24th through the 30th. We have approximately 18 locations and almost 3 lane miles. For the following week, August 31st through September 6th, we have approximately 18 locations for approximately 2 lane miles. That's a total of 36 locations, almost 4.5 lane miles for the next 2 weeks. I'll provide some locations and also some council offices that we're working in. So we're working in Council Office 9. We have 3 locations there. We're working on Hooper, 41st Place, Hooper and 52nd, Hooper 56th. And for CD 13, we have 2 locations. We have Silver Lake Boulevard and Reservoir. We have Benton Way and Bellevue. And then we have 4 locations in CD 14. We have Pico Boulevard and Evergreen, Pico Boulevard and 12th Street. In the Valley, we have Corbin and Hamlin. We have in CD 3, we have Juliet and Meadowlark in CD 12. We have Wilbur and California in CD 3. And we have Zelza and Lardo in CD 12. This is just a few of the locations. I don't want to read the whole list, but we have various locations throughout the city that we're continuing the large asphalt repairs. And this concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments? All right, seeing none, have a great weekend. Thank you very much.
You too. Thank you.
Moving on to our second item, we have community level contracting updates from all of our bureaus. Let me bring back up a Bureau of Street Services.
Good morning, President, Vice President, Commissioners. Oh, hello. Hi, good morning all. My name is Adrian Sedano, and I'm reporting on the Bureau of Street Services community level contracting. The first 4 contracts listed are the maintenance of landscape median islands. These services were originally split from 2 work packages to 4 work packages back in October of 2020. The 4 contracts have a term of 1 year plus 1 2-year renewal options. The MTPs for these 4 contracts were issued in the beginning of this year, and they are set to expire next year. The last item on the report is for the pre-qualified on-call consultants for sidewalk and park vending outreach and education. TOS 350 was issued on June 18th and was awarded to the Imagen Group and MCG and Associates, with a notice to proceed being issued on November 18, 2024 for both. All work has been completed. We continue to seek potential CLC opportunities as we look to procure future contracts, and that concludes my report, and I can answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments? President Pro Tem Grant.
Thank you for your report. With respect to the maintenance of landscape median islands, are there pre-designated medians that receive the landscaping from these contractors? And what is the basis for them to be determined, for them to be designated medians, if you know?
That is a good question, Commissioner, and I will need to come back with that information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you for your report. With regard to Green Garden, is Bay Harbor, what area does that include? If you know.
That is also another great question, Commissioner. I can return with that information as well.
Could you follow up and let me know whether it includes any portion of South LA?
I'll follow up with that as well.
And with regard to the street vending consultants, there's 3 that haven't done any work, even though they had contracts awarded. So they anticipated that before the 3-year contract is up, that the other 3 will do work, or what?
So They were all part of the list. I believe they did complete some.
I can't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry.
So they are part of the list, but currently only TOS 350 included both Imagen and MCG. I'm not sure if there will be another TOS that will include any of the other vendors.
Well, they have notices to proceed, or no, there's no notice to proceed as to those three, right? Only
not-
those two, the two,
Including Inclusive Action for the City, East LA Community Corporation, and Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights. They don't have any notices to proceed at this time.
so is there any reason why the notice to proceed wasn't issued as to the other three approved or awarded contracts?
So they were included for the list of consultants, and they are as needed basis if we do issue another TOS. But at this time, we don't have any additional scheduled TOSs.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Quick question. I know it says that Streets LA was allocated $350,000 per year to contract with service providers to provide targeted outreach and education to other consulting services for the sidewalk vending program. Can you help elaborate what that entails? It's on the final page.
I'm sorry, President, would you mind repeating the question?
Sure. I mean, on the back of your printout, it says PQOC for Sidewalk Park Vending Program Outreach and Education. It says every year 350K is allocated, and I'm curious to learn what that outreach and education sort of entails from that third-party vendor.
I can return to the board to further elaborate on that question, Your Honor.
Okay.
President.
Any other questions or comments for BSS? Okay, seeing none. Thank you very much. And then please come back to us with those questions.
Thank you.
All right, do we have anybody from engineering? Sanitation?
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Good. My name is Nancy Lanton. I'm from LA Sanitation's Administration Division. I'm here to give the quarterly update for Sanitation's Community Level Contracting Opportunities, or CLC. Sanitation does have two pending opportunities that are in progress. The first one is the request for qualifications for landscaping and site services for LA San facilities. So this is landscaping services for all of our facilities in sanitation. This is an ongoing opportunity. It was posted on RAMP. We did receive proposals, and we are now finally excited to report that we have finalized the contracts with 4 prime contractors. That board report is going to be briefed by all of the board commissioners, and we hope to present this within September or October, so soon. That will be coming to the board for briefings and recommendation of award. The second one is our request for proposals for the organic waste and urban gardening public education program. This one was released to the public and posted on RAMP, our procurement protocol. Proposals have been received. That was due July 16th, 2025. Then they are going, there's 5 proposals received, and they're currently going under technical review. So a review of proposal requirements as well as scope of services. So that review is ongoing, and hopefully we can award that contract or those list contractors by the end of the year. That one also was a community level contracting as we released it so that the work can be broken down into geographic areas. So hopefully the proposals that we did receive satisfied that requirement. So we'll brief the commissioners as well pending that award board report. As far as how we are continuing to implement community level contracting, we do work with Bureau of Contract Administration as well to ensure that all of our opportunities that we are presenting to the board, we do evaluate on a case-by-case basis to see if we can break them down by either dollar amount or geographical regions. So we continue to work with all of our project managers, our divisions in sanitation, so we can unbundle these larger contracts. That concludes my report for this quarter. I'll be happy to answer any questions from the board.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments for sanitation? All right. One request that I do have, I know BSS provided a written a document. I would greatly appreciate it if you can provide to all the commissioners a written document for future board reports, at least.
I thought our report was uploaded onto agenda. I didn't check, but we did submit one.
You did?
Yeah, and I'll forward it. Yes, it was a one-page report. It said quarterly status report on August 22nd. Apologize for not checking the agenda, but we did.
And for all bureaus, thank you for that. And for all bureaus' awareness, sometimes due to staff being out, there might be some coordination issues. So it would also be great if you can bring a printed copy similar to one of the bureaus.
Yes, we'll do.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
President Kang.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, do we have anybody from Lights? BCA? All right.
Move this up a little bit. Can you hear me? Okay. Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Melissa Savage. I'm with the Bureau of Contract Administration. Our report today includes updates on current CLC opportunities, as some of my fellow Bureau folks have already reported on. Since last quarter, BOE has currently awarded 2 additional, so 15 total work packages under the Small Sidewalk Repair Service project, second pre-qualified on-call list, which was established in June of 2024. The contracts for BOE's pre-qualified on-call contract for architectural and related professional services consultants has been established, but no opportunities have been advertised as of yet. As LA San just reported, the RFP for organic waste and urban gardening closed in June, or excuse me, on June 11th, and they have received 5 proposals which are currently under review. Finally, BCA will continue to assist our fellow bureaus in identifying CLC opportunities and work with the Office of Procurement. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Commissioners, any other questions or comments related to this update? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did I miss any other bureaus? I think that we have everybody. Okay. Executive Officer, does that conclude our items for today?
Yes, we've cleared the desk.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Our next meeting will be on Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. The meeting is now adjourned at 10:43 a.m. Items.